Hola, book lovers. I hope that everybody is well and fantastic. Welcome to my first reading video vlog. For this vlog, I read these three books for my vlog, and these are the books that I was chosen by the Spin the Wheel challenge. So I decided to do a reading vlog for these three books, and this video contains many spoilers, I would say. So if you don't like that, you can skip this video. But before we can go to the video vlogs, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to follow my other social media as well in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to start with A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I know that this is a fantasy book, but I don't know anything else about this book. So we'll see. So let's get right into it. So the protagonist is her name is Effie. Effie. She's the only female student in this architecture class in the college. So I love that. I love that so much. Go woman. Go Effie. You want to hear the corniest shit I ever read in my life? Listen to this. He spoke again. His voice was low. You're so pretty. You really are. You're the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen. Do you know that? Do better, man. Well, she's failing classes and she's dreaming to go to her favorite author house because he died. And she said that she's going to go in there, even though she's failing class in architecture. Don't give up your dreams, folks. Don't give up. Well, the house is on a cliff. I don't want to work in a house on a cliff. I will say goodbye, find someone else, but I know that she will go anywhere because it's her favorite author. So we had to bear with this. I don't know what the hell will happen. I know that weird things and weird shit will start to happen from now on. So we'll be prepared, I guess. Another thing that she has to take pig pills because since she was a little girl, she started to see these hallucinations, and they take her to a doctor, and the doctor gave her pink pills, and she had to take them whenever she starts to see these hallucinations, and that's a very kind of interesting detail for the character. I start on chapter 5, and so far, I'm having a great time. And the beginning was a little bit slow for me, but now the story is developing and it got me a little bit more interested in the story. And it gives me the vibes of the book that I love so much, The House of Roots and Ruin. It's one of my favorite fantasy books of all time. And it's giving me those vibes of mystery and paranormal things at the same time. So tomorrow I will binge this book because it has like 371. Yeah, 371 pages. So I think that tomorrow I'm going to finish the book. But I'm so sleepy because I work, and I'm feeling a little bit tired. So we'll see tomorrow. Well, good morning. It's currently 7 a.m. in my free day, so that's crazy. But I made myself a cup of coffee, as you can see. There we go. I made myself a caramel macchiato since I don't have a Starbucks nearby. But here we go. God, that was so good. And I'm going to continue reading A Study in Drowning. The widow, where is she? Because they mentioned the widow so many times. Well, not many times, but she doesn't appear in the book. She always stays behind closed doors. And in my experience reading, when someone is locked in the room and doesn't appear in the story for now, that is not a good sign. It's always a bad sign. And I'm really scared about that. I don't know what will happen. I don't know. Help. I do understand the son of the author because she wanted to tear the house down and build it somewhere else near the cliff, but he doesn't want to because he dishonored the legacy of his father. And I understand that, but you also had to know the risk, and the house itself is already damaged and in very bad condition. So it was better to tear it down and construct it somewhere else, or near the cliff. But he doesn't want to. And that's some weird shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't trust this guy at all. It doesn't give me enough confidence to trust him. I don't trust him. No, I don't. Oh my god, but I fight for you, Effie, I promise. You guys, Preston is so cute in this book. That's amazing. I love him. I'm liking him. He wants Effie to help him to his thesis, and but she always wanted to go to the literature class, but woman is not allowed in that department. But Preston will fight for her to get her into the literature class. That's so cute, but I'll fight for you. Ah, as you should. As you should, Preston. I like you. I don't trust Ianto at all. I have so many questions because why he picked Effie's design, first of all. I don't know. But he's always complimenting her, saying that she's so pretty, that she has amazing eyes, amazing hair. And he's acting really weird towards her. And I don't, it gives me the goosebumps because something bad is going to happen from now on. And I'm on chapter 9. Yeah, I'm on chapter 9. But I don't know. I think that some weird shit will start to happen. And I have a theory, but I don't want to spoil anything. But I don't know. I'm really, really scared. But so far, I'm interested. I'm intrigued, but we'll see. Now I see the Effie's past, and so far is really sad. And now I understand why she's afraid of the fairy king. I'm not going to spoil anything, but now I understand why she's afraid of him. She's fascinated, but at the same time, she's terrified of him. So now I understand he's really sad. He's really sad. So yeah, let's continue. She forgot her sleeping pills and she said to Preston that she's afraid that someone will hurt her. And he said, is there anything that helps? And she said, I suppose it helps not to be alone. And Preston said, I could stay. It was better. Even better. He said, I could sleep on the floor. And she said, you don't have to sleep on the floor. Girl, I know you. Naughty girl. Effie, you're naughty, naughty girl. You want to be bad. Be bad. Be bad. Go get him. This thing got me giggling so much. Preston, he's so funny. He said something to her in his native language to get her to sleep. And she said, what's that? And he said, the sea is treacherous, but women are even more treacherous. And she said, that doesn't sound like something your grandmother would say. You're right. She would clap me on the back of the head for that one. He's so funny. He's a goof. I like him so much. They're finally doing it. Yes. They took so long, but they're finally doing it. Nice. Well, I was right. Yanto is crazy. He's so much. I was right. I got that right. I'm almost finishing the book, so we'll see. Simba! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I proved my theory right now. Oh, yep. Yep. Great job, Kelly. Great job. Well, that was fun. Let's finish this book. Well, I finished a study in drowning right now. And I give this book 3.7 and 5 stars. It was very entertaining, very easy to read, but it was something that it would change my life. I got the specifically a theory that I created in the beginning of the story. I was correct by the end of the book, so it was very easy to understand, and it has a creepiness, but it was really fun. Nothing that I would say, oh my god, it was so amazing, I loved it. But it was really fun, so I enjoyed it. So book number one done. Hey, let's start book number two. And I pick Listen for the Life of Amy Tintera. Since I have a headache, I'm going to my coffee because I need it. It's 3 p.m. and it's sunny and it's very hot, but I don't care. I need my coffee. So cheers. Okay, we're starting very funny this shit. Listen to this. A podcaster has decided to ruin my life, so I'm buying a chicken. What the fuck? That was funny. That was the first sentence of the chapter. As soon as I opened the book. Oh my god, this is going to be fun. We're starting big because she got fired from her job and someone said, "Did you do it?" And she said, "I don't know." Seriously, that's the truth. And she said, "The truth doesn't matter." Wow. I'm interested. What this is giving me the None of This Is True by Lisa Jewel vibes. And it's a podcast, so I love that. Oh my god, I know that I'm going to like this book so much. It's almost like a podcast. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? There's something weird about her, and she's having these murderous thoughts, I would say, about killing some people. But I don't want to say that it's suspicious because I don't know what the hell happened right now. But so far she has all the elements to be a suspect, but I don't think that she have done it, even though that she has these murderous thoughts and all that stuff. But we'll see. I don't know. There's something weird because every the podcaster Ben Owens is doing his research, and that's why he's doing the podcast. And the title is "Listen for the Lie" as the title of the book. And whenever he interviews people and asks about Lucy, everybody is saying that she's a bitch, that she was a bad person. I don't know. I need to dig a little bit more about that. But so far, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. And I'm on page 50. I'm binging this book. There's also the amnesia trope because the last person who was with Savannah, it was Lucy, and she doesn't remember what happened that night. So we have the amnesia trope. So I just wanted to point that out as well. So the boyfriend of Savvy, Colin, is a little bit suspicious after I'm hearing the podcasts, and he was cheating on her as well. So we have two suspects now. So is it the boyfriend or is it the best friend? We'll see. Well, good morning. A beautiful day, and I have to work. So I'm waiting to get to 8 o'clock to go to work, but I have a little bit time to read a little bit more. But so far I'm having a great time, like I said yesterday. But we'll see. It should be called the cheating podcast because a lot of tea is going on, but the murder itself it doesn't explain at all. So we're going to continue. This family reunion, it was spilling all the tea. All the tea is coming out. I'm having a blast. The grandmother, she is so funny. I love her so much. I told you, this should be called the Cheating Podcast. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. What the fuck? I didn't see that coming. Oh my god. Continue. Let's continue. I want to finish this as soon as possible. Okay, why we had to? I don't know. I'm really not disappointed, but I'm mad because everybody is cheating with everybody. I was like, oh my god, that are we going to the cheating trope again? Again? I just want to know the truth. That's all. But no, we're going to continue with the gossip and the tea and the cheating. I don't trust Matt at all. I don't trust him. I think he's manipulating Lucy. I think he done it. I think that two people murdered her. You know what? I'm hating Lucy so much right now. She pisses me off. She's being manipulative by Matt again. And she's backtracking again. I want to finish this book. I was having a great time, but sometimes she pisses me off. I didn't see that coming. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, but I didn't see that coming. But it wasn't something that, oh my God, it shocked me. But the plot twist, I didn't see coming. So my theory was wrong. So just to point that out. And wow, Lucy, you finally did it, girl. I'm proud of you. Go get him. I finished the second book, Listen for the Light by M.E.T. Terra. And I'm rating this book. I think I'm going to rate it 3.85, I would say. I thought that this would be like 4 stars or 4.5 stars, but it didn't get there. And the story is very intriguing and it almost gave me the vibes of None of This Is True because it have scenes similar to podcasts. But when it comes to the plot twist, it didn't get me because it was building so you can suspect that that was going to happen and it did happen, so that was a turn off for me. And also a lot of another thing that I didn't really like with this book is that cheating, there was a lot of cheating trope, and that is something that I can pass, but everybody is hooking up with everyone else, and I thought that that was something very crazy and out of the ordinary, and I didn't like it. So, but so far, I really enjoyed this book. It was really fun. It was very quick. And the audiobook, it was amazing. So, I recommend to please check the audiobook because it's amazing. So, book number 2, done. Finally. Finally, I'm going to start tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I'm really excited for this one, so let's get right into it. So I read the first 3 chapters of the book, and so far I'm very intrigued. And the first 3 chapters is more to know the backstory between Sadie and Sam and how the friendship started. And so far it was a kind of sad, I would say, but also I enjoyed it because it has a gaming concept to it, and that is pretty cool. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, but I haven't slept last night and I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'm gonna stop on chapter number 3, and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow I'm going to continue reading this book. But so far I'm very intrigued, so we'll see. So I finished the first part, Sick Kids, and let me tell you, I was having a little bit hard time because you have to guess what's in the past and what's in the future, but I'm now getting used to it, to the writing and the sequence of events. But so far, I liking it. I'm sorry that I didn't give enough reactions on that first part. I was like trying to enjoy myself a little bit more, but I was trying to give my reaction into each part. And if I find something interesting, that I'm going to record it. But so far, I'm liking it. I have the feeling that this book will make me cry like A Little Life did to me and The Great Alone. I don't know, I have that feeling because there was a scene in the first part that it almost made me cry a little bit. So I finished the second part, influences, and my thoughts so far. It was more concentrated on the game that they were making, Sam and Sadie, and it was fun. But I also felt a little bit bad for Sam for what happened to him. And I didn't expect to be disturbed by Dove's and Sadie's relationship. You can dig a little bit more about that, and I felt a little bit disturbed by the relationship that they have, but so far I have had a great time. I like the first part more than this one, but I'm binging this book. So I finished the third part on Fair Games, and I'm still having the same thoughts. I'm having a great time, but I feel kind of bad for Sam for what he's getting through. But in the end of the part, I was getting a bad feeling that the friendship between Sam and Sadie will take a bad turn because I think that she was overthinking some stuff, I'll say. So we'll see. So I finished both sides and pivots, but I feel kind of bad for Sam because what is in his mind, I would say, but also to Sadie as well. And also, I'm feeling kind of bad for Sam because he's realizing too late about his true feelings towards Sadie, and he thinks that he's too late to confess what he's feeling about her, and that's some that was kind of sad, I would say. But I don't know where the relationship or the friendship between them will come in these chapters that I'm going to read. I'm not gonna say that I'm almost kind of bored, I would say, but I don't want to say that right now. But I almost feel kind of bored a little bit because it was almost repetitive that they were making a game and they have certain problems, and that's that kind of stuff. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Oh my God. No, no. That's so sad. What? I'm speechless. So I finished NPC, and let me tell you, it was sad. I haven't cried, but I didn't expect that. I would say, to be completely honest. I'm almost finishing the book, so let's read this last parts and give you my thoughts. But that was sad. I feel kind of bad, so let's continue. Okay, now I understand why the title is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. And it's kind of genius, but now that I now that that happened, I was feeling kind of sad, but it was genius. I like it. So I finished Tomorrow and Tomorrow right now. And my first impressions by this book after finish it is that I gave this book 4 stars. I thought that this was a romance book, but it's not. This is a fiction book. I like the story. I really like the concept of gaming, even though that's this maybe sound a little bit crazy, but I really enjoy video games, even though I don't have the time right now as I have in the past, but I really enjoy play video games, and I really enjoy the characters. They're very raw, very flawed as well, with their tragics and their traumas, and how the friendship between Sam, Sadie, and Marx has been developed during the years. And they have their flaws, and sometimes I was angry with Sam and Sadie of the decisions they were making. But I think that it felt very real. It felt very realistic. But I really enjoyed this book. But for me, it didn't get to 5 stars. You know what I mean? That, this is the book that I will remember for the rest of my life. This is not the story that I will remember for the rest of my life. But yes, I recommend this book. If you want to get into fiction, I would definitely recommend this book because it's really good. It teaches us a lot about how to handle our traumas and how is the value of friendship, and sometimes how video games can help us to deal with this process as well. So I really enjoy this book. So book number 3 done. Yeah, those are the books that I read for this vlog. It was such an amazing experience, these 3 books. And yes, I recommend these 3 books, even though I read them one 3.75, 3.85, 4 stars. But these were a very amazing experience for me reading them. But if I can pick one book to recommend, I would pick this one, A Study in Drowning. This is a dark fantasy, I would say, but it was such an amazing with paranormal subplot, but it was very original and got me very intrigued. And even though I was correct by a theory that I created while I was reading the book, but it kept me very, very intrigued, and I really enjoyed it. Even though I rate this book 4 stars, but this was I like it, but I don't think that everybody would like this book. So if I can pick one for originality, it would be this one. And even though I recommend this book as well, and I listen for the lie as well. So, but if I can pick one that got me very interested is this one, A Study in Drowning. So I hope that you enjoyed this video vlog, and I will continue creating more this video as well. So please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow to my other social media as well. So happy reading, guys.